crazy things happen. Paris is kind of low-key scary. So it is our first day here in Paris. Well, technically we got in last night, but it's our like first full day. This is what I'm wearing. It's so cute. I'm wearing this fur jacket. I have like a little cardigan and a tank top on. We're going, it's a little bit later than we were hoping to leave, but we literally cannot sleep. It's like 11 o'clock now, so we are going to head out. This is the outfit I'm wearing. Some black jeans. It's really cute. I'm gonna wear my purse. Our room looks like a hot bomb happened because we were trying to figure out what to wear and stuff. But we're gonna go now, so I'm gonna take you guys along. We're climbing the Arc de Triomphe. Dang, doing this after eating. We're just here. That's where we are. There's an air balloon over there. And there's the Eiffel Tower. This is just more from the Arc. There's like a mountain over there at the top of the Arc de Triomphe. It's very cool. But I think we're gonna go back to the hotel room now just to change really quick because my jeans that I have on, guys, wear something comfortable. Down. And I don't know if I showed this yesterday, but it's really cool. Everything here. Yeah, it's really pretty here. But that staircase, like going up and down, is actually so long and crazy. So we're gonna go back to the hotel now. We're back at the hotel. I'm gonna change out of my suffocating jeans right now because I want to be able to move around. I will say though, they're super cute. I got them thrifting, but like, I don't know, I'm just like suffocating because I like ate and stuff and ate a lot of food. So, like, just got a little Metro card, so we're gonna head to the Louvre now. This is kind of what the train station looks like. Hopefully we're going the right way.
And that's the train.
This is crazy. This place is massive.
Yeah.
Like I'm feeling overwhelmed and we haven't even like got into it.
It's the Crusaders breaking into Constantinople.
Look how pretty this courtyard is. We're gonna leave the Louvre now. Literally, woo! This place is literally huge. You can spend forever here. This is our Louvre bag. We are heading back to the train station to go to our hotel, and then we're gonna go to Galeries Lafayette. But it's so pretty here. But yeah, we're gonna go. We are back in the room right now. We just changed for dinner, but we're gonna go to Galeries Lafayette first. This is what I'm wearing. It's super cute. I'm just wearing my fur jacket again, this like see-through lace top, a skirt, and then these like little Mary Jane style shoes. They're really cute. And then I'm just using my Louis Vuitton purse that I've been using for the past few days. Crazy things happened. I will tell you guys as we walk, maybe, or when I find a moment, but that Paris is kind of low-key scary. Yeah, I'll get into it in a little bit. We're gonna leave though first. We made it to Galeries Lafayette. So quiet here. I wonder if they're closed. It's so cute. like one of these. Probably one of these, but I was hoping for like a Jellycat pin or something that said like, yeah. And we're in Galeries Lafayette Christmas tree. Very cool. Back down in the metro, we got my little Jellycat souvenir. I'm pretty sure we came too late though, like the whole patisserie experience was closed. So that was a shame. We didn't get to go up to the rooftop, which is also kind of a bummer. But we're going to dinner now, so let's head to do that. We just got done with dinner. The dinner place was like back there somewhere. It's kind of blurry, but it was so good. We ate at, wait, what was it called again? Caesar's?
Yeah.
Near the Arc de Triomphe. It was amazing. We actually got this recommendation from like a video that we watched on Paris, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. The margarita pizza that I had was really good, and then I kind of showed the pasta that my boyfriend had. It looked really good. The vibes in there were really good. The food came out really fast. All the waiters and like hostess, I guess you call them, they were all like really nice. I liked this place a lot, so but yeah, we're just heading back to the hotel now. So hey you guys, I know I look probably insane and crazy right now, but I'm editing this video and I just realized I never told you guys the story time of what happened in Paris that was so scary. So now you guys are getting the story time like a few months later while I'm at home, no longer in Paris. So let's get into the story time. Okay, so to give some context to the story, basically my fiance and I had spent the whole day almost at the Louvre. It was so much fun, and we were gonna head back to the hotel just to do like just change, get ready for dinner, and we were gonna go to Galeries Lafayette because I wanted to go to the Jellycat patisserie, and they had like this really nice like rooftop outlook, which we didn't end up getting to do. I saw the clips of how packed the station was. Everyone's swiping their cards to get into the metro, and the thing is just like dinging like a bunch. When we swipe our cards, it dings and it goes green, so we just assume like we're okay, we're good. This train station that we entered into, it was like one train on one side, and then you have to cross this bridge, and then there's another train on the other side. So we had to go to the train on the other side of the track. Basically, while we're walking to the other side of the tracks, there's these men that are just like blocking, I guess, just like the bridge to go across, like trolls, to be honest. And they're making everyone scan their like metro cards. So we scan our card, and they're like, oh, no, 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 you don't have a ticket, you can't go across. And we're like, well, we just scanned our ticket to get into the metro, like into the train station. So obviously, like, we have a ticket, or we had one at least. And they were like, no, 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 you don't have a ticket, you can't go in. We're like so confused, and they also don't speak English that well. I know it's a French country, so not super shocking, but everyone that I talked to before going to Paris all said that like they all speak English very well, but I'm gonna be honest, most don't, even at like touristy attractions, unless they just like didn't want to speak English to us. I don't know, but most it was very hard to communicate with. And in this situation, it started like going from like, oh, you don't have a ticket, to like, oh, we're gonna take your passports away from you because you're breaking the law. We were so confused what they were on about because we clearly just scanned to get into the station, so clearly like we had a ticket. Yeah, and this was our first time using the metro, guys. The first day using the metro. This was our second time technically. We had used it in the morning when we bought the metro passes. The lady that sold us the tickets, she asked us, she was like, "Oh, where are you going today?" And we were like, "We're going to the Louvre, so like there and back. That's what we need tickets for." So she was like, "Okay, so like 2 tickets then for there and then back for both of you." And we're like, "Yes." So we need 4 tickets in total for the 2 of us. So she sold us the 4 tickets. Anyways, back to the men though that were in the station. They were like, I guess like guards or something. I don't know what they really were, like train enforcement guards or like security or a scam. I still don't know to this day. When they were like harassing us, they also got this English couple from I guess like the UK. They also seemed very worried and scared as well. They just come up on you and they're like, "Oh, scan your tickets." And then they're like, "You don't have a ticket. You have to pay, or we're going to take, your passports away from you, or we're going to call the police on you." And we were like, what is going on? Again, we're in like a foreign country. We can barely understand them. They can barely understand us, which I still don't fully know if they could or not. Like, I feel like they were kind of faking it because we asked them to show us their ID to show like they weren't actually scamming us. And like they would not. Like we asked it multiple times and they would just continue to not show their ID. I have a photo, I'll maybe input it. I'll just have to like maybe blur the man's face out. So then like if you guys are ever in Paris, just look out for these people because it was scary. Now talking about it, like I'm not as scared, but in the moment, not being able to like communicate with them and be like, "Hey, like we bought these tickets earlier in the day." It was just really scary. It was a really scary moment. They were going on about calling the police, taking our passports, or because I hit them with like, I was like, "Why can't we just if we technically don't have a ticket," because I was like, we paid for tickets earlier, but if we don't have a ticket, let us just buy a ticket right now. We're like, "No, you're already in the metro station, so you cannot buy a ticket anymore." They were like assuming that we like jumped the thing like to get in instead of scanning our ticket, which we did not do. We scanned our tickets like everyone else. I just think that was set up in a scam. Those men were there to catch tourists and things like that and just scam them. I really do think it was like a whole scam set up to get tourists because they weren't hitting everybody. They were mostly going for tourists, which is really upsetting and gross to be honest. But oh my gosh, sorry guys. I just keep like getting away from the point. Anyways, they were going on about taking our passports or calling the police, which honestly now I feel like we should have just called the police and explained. But again, I was so scared about that because I was like, the police probably aren't going to be able to understand us as well. We're not going to be able to communicate with these people. I was actually getting so nervous. I was like kind of like low key shaking. It was just so stressful. And again, they're not showing us their ID to prove that they're like actually, real and not like a scam. They did eventually show it, but it was just so stressful. And then this was the part that really got us and like got us so worried. But they were like, "Oh, you'll have to pay a fee." And we were like, "Hey, whatever, fine. Like, how much?" They were like, at first they said like $7 or something like that, like $7 and a few cents. We were like, "Whatever, cool." Then they type it in and it says like $70. So I'm like, "What?" And then he types in some more and it pops up as 140 euro. So we were like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa. Like, what are you doing?" It was like 70 for her, 70 for you. We're like, "What are you even on about?" Like, this is actually insane. We were there for probably like 30 minutes just trying to figure out what was going on with these people. Like, the language barrier was so hard to communicate with them. And like, there was a bunch of them too. Like, they were low key like teaming up on us. And like, we were trying to explain to them, we were like, "We literally paid for these earlier." And we were like showing them our like paid and they were like, "No, well, you don't have a ticket now, so you're lying." Like they were just saying that we were lying and like basically like assuming that we jumped the train, which I still think they were still scamming. Oh, sorry, it's not even $70. It was 70 euro. That's like the max penalty they can put on someone if you were to jump or whatever. They put us at the max penalty because there's lower penalty prices because we're tourists. Like 100% they did it because we were tourists. It's just so frustrating. Again, like I mentioned, the other UK couple that were there, they also got and they also had to pay. And it's just so sketchy and it just ruins your mood. Like if it wasn't a scam and that actually truly is like what they have to do, I bet people jump all the time. We saw someone try to jump. Someone asked us if they could like if we scan our ticket and they come in with us and we're like, "No." Like this was after that whole incident, we were like, yeah, no, sorry. We're like not getting another fee. It's just crazy. So if you are going to Paris, just please be careful if you're using the metro, because I honestly think they try and scam you. There's so many scams, but I've never heard of this type of scam before. Definitely, definitely, definitely please be careful when you're there. After this, we made sure that we had like a ton of metro passes. Like every time we would use the metro, we would make sure we had like multiple passes, just in the case that any of these men ever showed up again and tried to get us. They could not do it. Every time we bought a ticket, we would film it because we were that paranoid, because we paid like almost $200-300 in our currency, because we paid like 140 euros. So that was like so annoying. And then just that time took up so much of our time, because then once finally the next train came, it was such a pain and just such a stressful night. And like I feel like I'm not even explaining it well enough. Like you just had to be there. It was so hectic. And like if you could just imagine trying to communicate with people in a different language and like not being able to communicate, it was just so like scary. It did kind of put a damper, I feel like, on the night a little bit. Like it got a little better, but I will say we were kind of like, what just happened? Like we were just kind of like out of it. Now looking back at it, like it still is something that I'm like, okay, that was like really scary, but it is kind of like a memory that like one day maybe we'll tell our kids and stuff. And like now I can tell you guys just to be careful, because I never would have thought that like there'd be scams in the actual metro like that too. And with that, that's kind of the story time, and that's kind of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I have more Paris videos coming over the next few weeks. Anyways, I love y'all, and I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!